Hi everyone, we are from Group 8. My name is Sun Chui, metric number 295636. First of all, our group topic is relationship between activity-based costing and activity-based management. And our article title is Activity-based costing and activity-based management implementation. Is this the solution for organizations to gain profitability? Then I will going to talk about the part of the introduction. A lot of changes in today's business environment, triggered by global competition and technological innovation, have led to innovations in the use of financial and non-financial information in organizations. The new environment demands relevant information and data about cost and performance within the organization's activities, processes, products, services, and customers. Usually, leading companies are using their cost systems to assist employees in their learning and continuous improvement activities, guide products mix and investment decisions, negotiate about price, product features, quality, delivery, and service with customers, and others. Many companies struggle to benefit from advanced cost systems because they still rely on outdated systems designed for a simpler era. This leaves managers without timely and relevant information for improvement activities and hampers their ability to make strategic decisions regarding processes, products, services, and customers. As a result, these companies are unable to gain a competitive advantage in today's global and fast-paced business environment. Nowadays, companies and managers need cost systems to perform three primary functions, which are valuation of inventory and measurement of the cost of goods sold for financial reporting. It's because of the external circumstances with investors, creditors, regulators, and authorities. Then, estimation of the cost of activities, products, services, and customers is because of the internal managers needs to understand and improve the economics of their operations. Lastly, provide accurate and timely cost information and economic feedback to managers and operators about process efficiency to make both strategic decisions and operational improvements. Back to our topic, traditional managerial accounting techniques such as absorption costing, budgeting, and profit-based performance measures were replaced with such things as strategic management accounting, activity-based costing, strategic cost management, non-financial measures, balanced scorecard, and target costing. Moreover, the most notable contribution is considered to be activity-based costing. Contributing to the managerial accounting literature, the paper examines how activity-based costing and management evolved over the years, how the ABC and ABN couple were received, adopted, and implemented by organizations and practitioners over the years. The purpose of our research was to lecture in the field of management accounting, analyze and understand the cost systems. We paid special attention to new and contemporary cost systems, tools and techniques, especially to activity-based costing and activity-based management. We analyzed the implementation process of ABC and ABM, underlined both the advantages and disadvantages of these systems. I would like to continue with discuss about activity-based costing and activity-based management, whether they are classified as one part or separately. Let's start with activity-based costing. It also known as ABC. It defined as a methodology that measures the cost and performance of activities, resources, and cost objects. Specifically, resources are assigned to activities, then activities are assigned to cost objects based on their use. ABC begins with the company's products, determines the activities used in the production and delivery of those products, and computes the cost of various activities. The cost of the activities used in the production of a product are then assigned to that product in a manner that approximates a causal relationship. As a result, ABC systems provide more useful information for cost management purposes than traditional systems do. Next, the implementation process of ABC. It should rely on the following four steps. Firstly, cost system evaluation. Secondly, ABC design. Thirdly, ABC implementation. And lastly, system evaluation and validation. Some benefits for implementation of ABC include increased cost awareness and understanding, better tracing of cost to objects, superior allocation of overheads to cost objects, and financial and non-financial measures for cost management, and operational decision. That's all from me. I will pass to the next person. Thank you.
My name is BOON, metric number 2x000. Now I will explain about activity-based management. Activity-based management can be called as ABM. ABM focuses on the management of activity as the road to improve the value received by customer and the profit achieved by providing this value. ABC is the major source for ABM. By using SBC data, ABM focuses on how to redirect and improve the resource to increase the value created for customer and other stakeholders. ABM accomplished two complementary applications. There were operating ABM and strategic ABM. Firstly, we will discuss about operational ABM. Operational ABM is about performing activity more efficiently, which is doing things right. The activity included in operational ABM is activity management, business process re-engineering, total quality, and performing measurement. Operational ABM works to enhance efficiency, lower cost, and asset utilization. Therefore, it can improve or eliminating entirely faulty activity and process, increase the capacity of resource, and increasing the efficiency of the organization resource. Next, strategy ABM is about choosing the activity we should perform, which is doing the right thing. The activity included in strategy ABM are product design, market segmentation, distribution channel, and so on. Strategy ABM explores various ways a company create and sustain a competitive advantages in the marketplace. Organizations that are designing and implementing ABM, we find that there are 5 basic information output. First is relevant information about the cost of activity and business process. This information helps in understanding the resource utilization and expense allocation associated with each activity. Second output is the cost of non-value-add activity. ABM aims to identify activities that do not contribute to customer value or the organization need. However, the third output is activity-based performance measure. It provides the organization with scorecard or metric to evaluate the effectiveness of their improvement effect. Furthermore, the output is accurate product or service cost information. To compete effectively in segment market, organizations need accurate product or service cost information. The last of the output is cost drivers. It was to identify factors that can cause changes in the cost of an activity. The use of ABC and ABM together. ABC and ABM methodology provide the tools and the knowledge base for making informed decisions. The example of decisions are pricing, management, improvement of product and service. It will enhance manager to better understand both product and customer profitability, cost of business process, and how to improve them. Last, we will discuss about ABC and ABM. ABC and ABM are continuum of value. ABM is the application of ABC data to manage product portfolio and business better. ABC become ABM when got product mix and investment decision. Choose among alternative supplier and improve the value of an organization, product, and service. Now I will pass it to the next presenter.
Hi everyone, my name is Eng Si-Hui. My metric number is 295595. Now I'm going to present the role of managers and management accountants when implementing ABC or ABM. ABC is called activity-based costing and ABM is called activity-based management. Management accountants play a significant role in the design of an ABC system. Firstly, they work together to identify what aspects should be analyzed. They utilize their skill and training to determine whether analysis should focus on product, customer, processes, or other relevant factors. They can also identify deficiency in the existing cost system. Management accountants, based on their skill and training, explain the probable causes behind these deficiencies. Moreover, management accountants use their detailed knowledge of the company's costing information system, just the appropriate level of aggregation for the ABC costing system. They assess the level of details necessary to accurately capture cost information. Next, management accountants leverage their understanding of costing method to recommend appropriate methodology for assigning cost to activity and cost objects. They use their expertise to ensure accurate cost allocation. Once the system is implemented, management accountants provide ongoing support. Management accountants, with their understanding of information and cost relationship, support the system by interpreting data, analyzing cost trend, and providing insight for decision making. Finally, an efficient change management procedures must be in place before implementing an ABC or ABM system, as with any new management technique or tool. Making sure the system is supported at all organization levels should be one of the process goals. This involves acceptance by lower level managers as well as the top level managers who will support the initiative. Besides management accountants and managers, the organization's information technology, which is IT system, play an important role in the implementation process. Information technology IT refer to information system and the organizational planning of resources required acquiring, implementing, delivering, and monitoring them. The use of information technology has been significant to the operation of organizational strategy and managerial system for many years. IT system must also provide data that measures the outputs. Next, the organization's IT system should contain information about most of the cost objects and the resource and activity cost drivers. This data is crucial for accurate cost allocation, analysis, and decision making within the ABC or ABM framework. Then, I will pass it to the next presenter.
Hi everyone, before we get into the next topic, let me introduce myself. My name is Cheng matrix number 295541. Now I'm going to discuss about the implementation of ABC and ABM. As presented in previous paragraph, ABC or ABM has attracted the interest of both researchers and academics to a considerable extent in recent years. Researchers consider that ABC and ABM are the most discussed and popular accounting innovations in last 2 decades because they are largely linked to the notion that information provided is more accurate and detailed than that provided by traditional costing system. Moreover, these new managerial accounting techniques have aimed at helping business decisions and taking control in an increasingly sophisticated way. With this, they enhance the business orientation of managerial accounting. However, despite of strong advantages of these techniques, survey evidence suggests that take-up of ABC and ABM has been low in practice. Over the past decade, there has been a growing awareness of ABC and ABM, but overall rate of implementation has been low. In the early 1990s, the implementation rate of ABC and ABM were low in both USA and Europe. In 1999, group found out that only 18% of investigated companies have implemented ABC, while 55% of the respondents were considering the possibility to implement that method. In Canada, around 23% of surveyed companies implemented ABC or ABM, 18% considered to adopt, and 4% considered to adopt in the near future. In Europe, the adoption rate was similar. In France and Belgium, the adoption rates were around 20%, in Netherlands around 12%, and while in other countries less than 10%. In the early 1990s, the researchers reported low adoption rates of ABC, which is around 10% in UK. Few years later, the same survey shows more companies implementing ABC, adoption rates reaching 20%. As for public sector, 54% of local authorities, 17% of government agencies, and 55% of healthcare organizations were using ABC or ABM techniques. A survey conducted among German companies including service, Insurance, banking, retail, and manufacturing companies shows that only 7% of respondents are using ABC as a standalone system, while 24% of respondents combine ABC with other cost system, tools, and techniques. Few years later, findings from Australia and ASEAN presented a mixed picture. Adoption rates of ABC and ABM varies between 12 to 56%. Japan was represented with low adoption rates but with considerable interest regarding the examination of possibility of such an adoption. While in India, researchers identified adoption rates around 20 to 23% of ABC. Australia reported considerable variation in ABC adoption rates, with many reporting low rates of adoption between 10 to 17 in private sector. In 2005, a dedicated team of professionals, better management team with business management experience conducted an empirical study among companies all over the world to determine the state of ABC and ABM. The respondents came from various industries like manufacturing, financial service, communication, consulting, IC, IT, healthcare, or public sector. The main conclusion of study conducted is that the implementation of ABC varies by industry. Companies that implemented and are actively using ABC or ABM are represented by communication, which is 58%, or financial services sector 46%, followed by public sector 29%, manufacturing 24%, and other industry 32%. The ASME survey shows that the reason to implement ABC or ABM are driven by the need to improve customer profitability. Second, to gain accurate and relevant cost information for pricing and budgeting. Thirdly, to modernize cost system, improve cost control, and improve business processes. Fourth, to meet current managerial needs. And lastly, to improve the product profitability. However, the implementation process has also disadvantages and faces difficulties such as resistance to change in firms, uncertainty about implementation costs and about the risk of the implementation, absence of technical conditions required to successful implementation, the reluctance of employees and managers, uncertainty about the support from top management, difficulties in identifying and selecting activities, and problems when collecting data from this new system. According to the findings of relevant researchers, the main reason for rejecting the implementation process of ABC and ABM might be satisfaction with the existing traditional cost system. Next, lack of management support and interest, and also implementation process associated with high cost, consumption of time and resources. Now, we can conclude that on international level, over the years, the managerial accounting literature has witnessed a growing interest in the study of new and contemporary managerial accounting practice and techniques. There has been high interest and intensive debates on importance, adoption and implementation, advantages and disadvantages of ABC and ABM from both researchers and practitioners. The literature shows a mixed and various picture of ABC or ABM. Variation might be attributed to the manner in which ABC has been operationalized in the study presented in literature, with many different terms used and ambiguity surrounding the definition of the terms. Others consider that ABC and ABM have not been highly diffused among practitioners, and that's why practitioners are having doubts in terms of replacing traditional techniques. This might be the reason why ABC is not so known to Romanian companies and practitioners. On national level, the managerial accounting literature is relatively poor. Little is known about managerial accounting practice, tools, and techniques, especially about contemporary, recently developed ones. That's all about the implementation of ABC and ABM. Now I leave the rest of the time for Zihui to conclude our presentation.
My name is Zihui. My metric number is 295595. Now I will conclude the whole article. The main conclusion of this article is that the literature and the practice show a mixed picture of ABC and ABM. The path to successful ABC or ABM implementation is different for every company. Companies should try to find out which costing method is suitable for it to use. According to Hughes, these are the issues that need to be considered when implementing ABC and ABM. The first is top management commitment. This is needed for the senior managers to fully understand ABC or ABM principle, show commitment to the process, and provide guidance on long-term and short-term operational issues. Secondly, the issues that need to be considered is ABC or ABM implementation training by universities, researchers, and academics through workshops and seminars. ABC or ABM implementation training section should be given to students so students can have a better understanding about ABC and ABM before they graduate and go to work. Thirdly, education, training and learning highlighting the principle, capabilities, goals and objectives of ABC or ABM are required to be given to all employees. Last but not least, companies should do the analysis of activities and monitor the process when using the ABC and ABM to ensure the result of implementation are rolled out into effective decision making. Based on the existing literature in this area, we can conclude that firms that use ABC or ABM combination have different results, implying their successful application require mastery of new management tools and techniques as well as a change in management thinking. In short, we should try and learn ABC and ABM to be so it can to be used in the workplace. So that's all for our presentation. Thank you.